All right, so you know what it is, man. Not really, but we're gonna try it out anyway. Playing cards with comedians and talking shit.
Talking shit.
Before we get started, anything anybody want to play?
Oh no, nigga, I don't know how to play spades.
Church.
You know how to play spades?
No.
As a black man?
True story.
Oh no.
I played one time and I reneged twice and we got something called a Boston ran on us and my man supposed to punch me in my face.
Niggas,
yep.
Niggas
don't do it.
Niggas don't teach you how to play spades. You just get cussed out in the greatness.
You gotta learn in the fire. It's like pledging.
Oh, well, playing spades. I did that one time, nigga.
Playing spades is like pledging,
but,
nigga.
Yeah.
He said, "No, I didn't." Nigga. Oh man, do you do anything back like with your chapter still?
No.
Me either, right?
No.
Oh
shit. That lie.
Not on camera. Also, I ain't played Uno in so long. I'm not sure how many cards niggas get.
7.
All right, thank you. Hold on, what you got, nigga? Sam.
Uno in real life.
Yep.
As an adult, I left my family to do this.
Good.
I'm excited.
So,
Skip you. Just to be, well,
yeah, it goes first. It's on you.
It's gonna be,
Yo, Tyler vicious, bro.
So check it out, though. So, you know, you said you came here all the way from Athens. You just be coming to, shoot content. Sometimes don't even matter getting on stage. Like, describe, I guess your routine for the day for people that's, like, the comedians that ain't comedians yet. Niggas that come to you after the show and be like, hey, man, I want to start doing this comedy thing.
Yeah, it's like it's how much you want to commit to. Ooh, nasty time. Okay.
Hold on, I got to go like this, though, right?
Yeah, my bad.
All right, nah, it's all good. It's all good.
It's like I'm in the daytime, you know what I'm saying, with the kids,
Blue.
and then color blue.
Yep.
Yeah. And so you get to throw, you don't get to drop, do you? Okay.
I ain't playing in a while. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Do you can you throw can you throw 2?
That's good.
All right. And you hold on. Can you do that? Is that
I feel like you a card shark, nigga. You trying to hustle us. Hey, hold on. Can you do this? Can I put 3 of these on top of 4? I'm glad they played Uno.
No,
fuck you, nigga.
Well, the question you trying to ask, for me to get in the club is that's how I write on the stage. So I try to get close to any stage I can. Boom.
Wow.
Boom.
White man that took Uno over. It's like, take that wild shit out the middle.
You're supposed to customize it. I was reading that today.
Oh, you're supposed to write in it?
Yeah, Campbell played Uno today in his therapy. The lady told me, she was like, he likes Uno. I was like, oh shit.
Blue.
It is now. Oh fuck. Oh, it got real.
Just one.
Oh, you don't keep pulling? That's how we used to do
That's
it.
what it said on Instagram.
You don't keep pulling?
You ain't gotta pull no
You
more.
ain't gotta pull no more.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
First.
Oh, man.
Oh, what? God damn it, man. I can pull. I can drop.
Yeah.
Call it red, bro.
Are you not supposed to? Damn. Just one card.
I learned wrong. How many?
Skip you. Him.
Shit.
Yeah, Chico's a
Chico not
expert. He don't even,
Yeah.
when I played Uno, it said what it was on the card. This shit don't even say skip. I
Yeah.
thought that
Just
shit
say-
was a 0 in
It's
France.
just your
That's
dad.
hilarious. All right.
Oh, yeah, it's on you.
There it is.
8, boom. All right, change the color on y'all.
Man,
I
y'all
know your
killing me.
blue
with
game
this.
down. You ain't got no Nipsey hustling, y'all.
Niggas got the.
This
I'm
once,
nip
nigga.
deficient. I'm nip deficient.
Yeah.
They put that one on the bottom. Pause.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see.
you looking at that shit. But
Oh yeah, you play cards for real. That's
Yeah.
what I
Play
get.
this game for real.
Right. It ain't about the podcast anymore. This is about the game.
When a nigga got a pinky ring on playing cards,
you gonna lose.
you kind of gonna lose.
You gonna lose.
It's every movie the nigga with the pinky ring.
But I'm such a winner. It's gonna be tough for y'all. But describe, like, I guess to people that's trying to get into comedy, like your daily routine, even if you're about to go do like 5 minutes.
My daily routine: I get up about 6 in the morning to a little boy standing on my chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand, Daddy, get up, and then I go in there, and we fucking watch Paw Patrol, eat cereal, and kick it, do shit all through the day. Yellow, okay, nigga, I just feel like these new cards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we kick it through the day, but when I'm getting ready to go, you know what I'm saying? I get them ready, bounce. I'm coming to the city.
I can put one down that I just draw.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I can't remember the rules.
Spades niggas will be upset at us talking over the board.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like it's like a whole
It's about
thing.
the podcast.
The whole podcast is niggas yelling at the screen now. They just like,
Yeah, exactly.
bro, they keep motherfucking talking. I'm
Niggas
watching
don't know how to play.
the board, bro. Who the fuck don't know how to play Uno?
Blue.
Damn it, bro.
So Chico, like, okay, you here this weekend at the Comedy Theater. doing comedy. How you like get set up for your work routine? What do you go through?
What do I go through to set up for getting ready to do shows? Honestly, man, for me, I'm really dedicated to a specific type of process with this shit. So I don't go out, I don't go to the club, I don't do none of that shit. So a lot of the energy that people had to save in order to be able to manage that part of it, I don't have to worry about. So like, I like to shop and shit like that. So I always go look at, go to the mall or
Right.
fuck around.
Shop,
You like to see the city of the place that you
I
go
love
to?
to go to the city. Explore the city for real. Like really go to where the spots is and see where the people that are like me are from.
Right.
Where your support system is from.
Right.
And let them see you. You know what I mean? To show that hey, I'm not just here to take from your city in regards to y'all paying to come see me. I'm also here to support not only the city, but the part of it that the people who support me come from. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
that's pretty much it.
And then you get your biggest laugh sometimes in the crowd when you talk about what's happening.
Yeah, I
in
love
their town.
what's going on because that's the things that they identify with, and the fact that you came in and they identify with you, and it shows you took the time to learn the process.
Right.
It's respectable.
Yeah, you mentioned the obscure hospital in the city and see want the crowd flip upside down.
Or the street.
A street.
Blue.
Okay. Well,
It's on. Ugh. This nigga here, y'all don't. Ooh. Color is green.
Man, you got all the irregular ass cars.
You got draw 4, my dog.
6.
Huh?
You can put a draw 4 on top of a draw 4.
So I got
No,
draw 6.
hold on.
Hold on, here we go. We got discrepancy.
I threw a draw 4.
Come on.
Yeah.
You supposed to draw 4.
No,
You said the color's green, right?
No.
Oh,
I
you
can
could
put a
draw
draw
2 on
2
6.
on top of a draw 4.
Write us in the comments if you
That's
can
the
put a
way
2 on the
I-
4.
But
That's the way I play.
when do you get this? Like, what's that mean? That mean
No,
just,
that means he has to draw 6 now.
Oh, you can just
I
scoop.
played
You
like that
just
before, yeah.
Yeah. he has
you
to
just
draw
pass
6.
it on like STD.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
What's up? It's on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I put it to me, Carl.
Skip, that's back on you.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
How about you, Tyler? What's your process?
You know what? When I first started comedy, I used to practice my shit in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like I legit would practice my shit because I'm an athlete, so I took everything like I did athletics. Like I would go to the place and scout it, like how you would scout other teams.
Right.
And I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna say something about that fan. I'm gonna say something about that how that bar is up in the back. I'm gonna try to say something that's in there. I also like to go around town, and I usually like if I'm headlining, I like to spend my first 10 minutes talking about the club, the city, the experience before I like get into some jokes.
Yeah, we similar in that regard because it's just people, it kind of loosens them up to being at a show. And then if you a person that's on the show with a lot of people, it's hard to kind of find content that everybody ain't really talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
the later you go in shows, the more material that has already, the more subject matter, not necessarily material,
Right,
the more
the premises
subject
and shit.
matter has already been heard. So if you find ways to incorporate a city's structure and makeup into your set, it
It's gonna make you
changes
different.
it desensitizes them to the situation that they heard everybody else do. 'Cause
Yeah.
now they're looking to
Now
your
they're into you.
perspective because they into with who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that's what somebody said after the show. That was like, he's so funny and honest.
Yeah.
That's some real shit to hear about a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go on stage, and their goal is to be funny. But you let motherfuckers know this is me. This is how I really feel.
That's what I learned from. I mean, that's how I learned the game. I'm a student of the game, and my favorite comedian, my personal favorite is Earthquake. And I grew up watching Quake, you know what I mean? And I never grew up wanting to be a comedian, but I appreciated the comedy that influenced the people around me. And Quake was one of the ones that I used to see I used to see him make people that I love cry. And that just made me feel like he had to be the funniest nigga in the world because these was the funniest niggas in the world to me.
Right.
So if he the person that make them laugh, woo.
He's a super
bro,
hero.
Quake took me and my homeboy to a strip club in South Carolina on a dirt road, bro. That was the funnest time I ever had. When I tell you he throwing money at bitches, cussing, like drunk, like roasting, like just funny the whole time. Because they added him to the Bad Boys of Comedy tour when it was just us. We wasn't selling by ourselves, so they added Bruce and Earthquake. But I had met Earthquake because he started Uptown. Like people don't know Earthquake. That was on Common View. It was like Earthquake's Uptown, not coming to you live from Earthquake's Uptown Comedy Corner. But he told me later on that they just bought his name And like he was the first. When I first went to do comedy, I got there late and couldn't get on. He was hosting, just pulling up in town, and he hadn't been there in years. And he was like, "Is anybody else in this motherfucker funny?" And then a nigga was like, "Me," and it was K-Dub.
Yeah.
K-Dub first time on stage, I was in that bitch watching, and I couldn't get on.
That's crazy.
That nigga K-Dub did a joke because everybody bombed. He was like, "God damn, is anybody funny in this motherfucker?" K-Dub was like, "Me." So he was like, he said, "I'm young, I be fucking ugly girls." Like that shit got to laugh right away. The nigga said, he said, "But I be ready." So he pulled out a paper bag and said, the bitch was like, "I ain't putting it on." He said, "Bitch, this for me." Like, and then, nigga, I was in the back hollering. I was like, "What the fuck, bro?"
And that's the
and I started
part
comedy next week.
Exactly. That's the crazy part about comedy. Like, you know what I mean? You get to see people who you end up being around. Like, I talk about a story with you. You were at the Laughing Gas Comedy Club. And we all were. You know what I mean? We all was at the Laughing Gas Comedy
Rest
Club.
Rest in peace, Laughing Gas.
Winston-Salem. Yes.
It's gone.
And we watch each other. There's certain comedians that you will sit down and look at. We all watch each other because we enjoy it. You gonna make me laugh. You know what I mean? But sometimes a person go into that mode where it's something different.
Something different.
And certain people have the ability to go into that mode more than others. You are one of them. And we were standing outside smoking, and Tyler ran out. I'm talking about ran outside and said, "Hey man, y'all niggas got to come in here, man. Ronnie is in here killing this nigga." So I'm talking about the reaction. The reaction is just an ode to you, just as an OG of comedy, and just how funny you are, whether you get the recognition that you deserve, which I don't think that you do or not. Like, all of us took off. I'm talking about without hesitation. Everybody that was out there.
Chuck got the tape. I've been trying to get that tape for 2 years. Man.
Everybody that was out there took off running. And listen, when we got in there, and watched what you did in there.
Because I saw y'all, I was like, okay. They in here. Let's go.
Listen. I cried. Tears, man. I'm talking about me and Tyler in the back. You ever seen like when a nigga gets shot and the family just finding out how everybody's niggas is hugging and shit. I'm talking about
he roasted one person.
One person. For 30 minutes, and it was hilarious from the moment. And the crazy part is, we missed the part that Tyler had to come get us.
Yeah, the nigga had already hit him for like 3 minutes.
See what I'm saying? And he had to. This man ran outside. We was outside smoking. He ran to get us. Like, man, y'all got. You can't miss. Come on, man. He about to get him. So it's like, for me, comedy is that. And when I'm on stage, I want to be able to display the who I am, cause that's who Ronnie is. Like, nigga, when I first saw you do the goddamn pew.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
I think Ronnie came to get y'all for that shit.
I said, nigga,
he came and got it. That's the thing.
Hey
he
man, come here.
Man, y'all got.
Cause I saw him work on it the day before. I said,
Yeah, that shit.
I know how much time to power walk out to the.
Man, listen, man.
Nigga, that like, I come on. I have to follow this shit now, so I get on stage and be like, "Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I don't got shit funnier than." It's nothing coming close to that. That's so hilarious. Fix your brain a little bit. Matter of fact, play something because of music.
But that's comedy. That's the beauty of what we do. Yep. Like, we done shows. Me and Loston done shows.
That's one of the funniest niggas on the planet.
On the planet, Earth.
I would him and like Mike Epps. If I can see them, like I would rather see Mike Epps in a small club than an arena.
Any day.
And Los is the same. He give me that same feeling. That's what like what Carlos was one of the motherfuckers when I came off the college tour, and I was like, I gotta be more like this. This nigga is himself at all times. Like he's the same on stage, off stage. And I was like, cause I was doing a show, like you said, I was doing, cause I had to do an hour every night. Like I had to do that shit for 100 nights straight. You know what I'm saying? 1 hour. And niggas was calling your agency. Niggas calling your agency saying, Ronnie was great, but he did 47 minutes. Bitch, I'm in Maine. I don't even know nobody. I'm the only black person in the fucking state.
Ain't no internet.
So it's like that. So I had to just
real GPS.
Real. But that's why I appreciate y'all. That's why I appreciate y'all, bro.
Like, pages.
I appreciate y'all so much.
Drop a page. It's over.
Nigga, I had to have directions and shit, but
real
it was
directions.
like so. I just appreciate y'all because it's like. y'all so fucking honest. And I was like, this was like seeing Fat Man DZ. I'm like, nigga, this is it. This is his soul. He would have said this shit on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, the more I get around that type of energy, I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all make me get better. You know what I'm saying? Like even DC Young Fly, I'm like, nigga, this nigga's amazing.
Yeah, I know y'all sharpen each other's.
Boy.
Like, man, just being amongst each other, like, you know what I mean? It's what we do is so unique because we do it together. Mm-hmm. That's the unique part. It's been hundreds of niggas that are hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
And there'll be hundreds more.
Mm-hmm.
But
three
you've
niggas
never
on stage
seen
for 2 hours
together. You never exactly seen three niggas get on stage together. But if you watch what we do, like, we don't practice nothing.
That's the best part about everything. Y'all got a fresh hour every show.
Yeah,
and it's like, you know what it is? It's y'all niggas in high school smoking weed for the first time in the car headed to the mall. But it's like it give you that feeling of your belly hurting times as a teenager.
It's in school suspension, but they got the nigga from in school suspension from this school. This school,
it's like an all-star.
And put them in the same
free agent. That's a show, nigga.
That's real.
That's a show if niggas all get sent to. If all the roasted niggas from each school get sent to
the same school.
Boy, that movie will be funny as a bitch.
That's what
nigga.
What we do in regards to us being on stage, but it's like you definitely sharpen because we know where it's coming from. Like after shows, we'll be like, my nigga.
Man, listen.
What in the world is this?
Watch it, like just knowing y'all and knowing pretty much all of y'all since the beginning of your comedy careers and seeing that shit, it's like, yo, that shit is. I'm a fan of these are niggas I know. These like my brothers, but I am a legit fan of this shit. You're never gonna get this.
Oh, nigga, I be around my nephew like, you like Chico Bean? I call that nigga now.
I call that nigga right now.
I call DC right now, nigga. Try your upper body one more time.
Let that nigga pick up.
Big Carlos pick up, nigga.
And if he don't, he gonna call you back.
What you talking about, nigga? They nigga fuck with me, boy.
That shit is moving. Like I be telling them niggas all the time, like my nigga, I done had by the grace of God 100 different TV appearances on different shows. But niggas walk up to me for my 2 apperances on 85 South. Like, nigga, you was on 85, man.
Niggas walk up to me in the airport, you like weed and buy Jordan? I'm like, get my bag, nigga.
I'm talking about, I'm in the mall yesterday. I'm in the mall where I live at, and nigga walked up on me and was like, hey, nigga. I love you, nigga. I love you, nigga. As I'm walking away, that nigga was like, Chico! I love you, nigga. And it's like I know that type of energy because I know what we doing on stage is that. Like I'm a fan of what we do. Yeah. Like I'll ride around and watch this shit back, and like sometimes I done literally had to pull over. Cause this shit is like niggas is stupid.
Like, shout out to y'all team. The shit looks amazing, my nigga. Like
it's a clip.
It looks amazing.
It's a clip when we singing the graduation song. What DC said, and we were in New York, the Outside Forever song that we sung. That nigga DC said this shit sound like a graduation song, and just I told y'all we would. Do it forever. And it's like when you watch that back, it's like this
nigga's an alien,
man. Like it's like and that's the genuine nature of us being able to watch
I legitimately woke up the other day and my wife she waking me up telling me like Campbell got a doctor's appointment, this and that. I hear, man, I fucking love this. Like she watching the 85 South clip of DC finding the fucking auto-tune. Nigga, she was like, that shit is the funniest shit ever.
When we found it, and then he switched it to the
y'all niggas like what?
That changed the game. And when he said that, Hannibal said that, he was like, man, I introduced the auto-tune machine. He said that flipped the game. He said that changed the game.
That was Chicago, right?
That was Chicago.
Man, that was when I had to turn off because I was laughing too hard.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo, let me stop this. Let me roll up, regather myself, and then watch the rest of the shit.
That's the beautiful thing about it. Like, that's what make us love it so much because it's all right then. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about when we was in Chicago and we did the R. Kelly, damn.
That nigga heard himself.
We did the R. Kelly, like the type of song, ding 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 ding, and we really doing that shit when DC was like, I'm paralyzed, and it's, when you watch that back, it's like, man, this is beautiful to be able to know that you doing this from the place of just your gift from God.
Yeah, and y'all three, so y'all are three all hilarious, but all in your own way. Like DC's all over the goddamn stage, running around doing crazy shit.
Man, the crackhead legs,
crack smoking your body,
crack smoking your body, nigga. Is I want all them on my iTunes, my nigga.
Crack smoking your body.
There go Loose Lead and crack smoking your body. Like,
oh man, some of my favorite.
Crack smoking your body is a hit.
Skew Me, I love Skew Me. Like Skew Me. Because that's how nigga be, Skew Me. So it's like those type of like just watching, being able to watch like what we do, and it's not even just that. Like these are my brothers, so it's we really round each other, and like the brilliance of who these two dudes are.
Right.
I just love the fact that the universe allowed that to come together.
That shit is so dope.
Like, when you think about how it happened, like it just genuinely happened organically. Like Los, like me and this nigga will ride around for hours and sit and just talk. You know what I mean? And just chop up game and build. And we've been doing that since we had nothing. Since we came in with nothing.
Right.
So it's to be able to be here and still be doing that with the same person that you did the same thing with when you had nothing.
Come on.
That's the most valuable thing about what we do.
Yeah.
For us to still be sitting here now, all these years later, with you with a Wilden logo on, and both of y'all been able to, you know, have that experience. That comes from the energy that we built that people like us can still thrive in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Niggas is X-Men.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog, the dope. Our network is. I looked at that picture when y'all did Airbnb, the special in Charlotte,
How many
and
people
the
was
niggas
there?
on stage. We all Southern. And niggas is just amazing. Like, niggas don't even know that's gonna be like some Harlem Renaissance shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting that on my wall, nigga.
And we've all worked together multiple, like over the years. We all came in and nobody knew.
This nigga told me I did in school. I was like, oh,
yeah, he did my school when I was in school.
I was like,
That's how long. But
nigga, you started comedy you were 14.
I still be thinking I'm young out here. Niggas like, nigga, this nigga. Nigga, when I was in the sophomore year, I was like, and we did the school together. That's what I was like.
Y'all back in school together.
Yeah, you came in and was hilarious. Was hilarious because it's like watching you. You was always one of those people, whether you recognize that you were doing it or not. Like your perspective on something that immediately comes to you on stage is always hilarious, man. When you was talking about the nigga getting the van. The rental van, my nigga, he was like, yeah, but I got them good ass vans down there, boy. Yeah, I'm fucking with them nigga down there. Enterprise got them good deals on them vans, but I'm fucking with you, but he said, man, you a friend with a whole gangster. You don't even know this nigga, man. Yeah, but I'm coming out of your job in the morning, but I'm fucking with them vans, boy. Got them good ass Dodge vans. It's like, this nigga's a genius, man.
I don't even remember this shit at all. I was like,
in Charlotte.
Yeah,
like,
Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I do remember that.
Enterprise.
Oh, yeah, when I said, and then I was like, how the black niggas, when they get a lawnmower, that shit like a Rolls Royce, niggas down there like, yeah, we don't got that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit is my dad, dog. That shit is my dad is a fake home improver. Like, the nigga next door know how to do all the shit for real to the yard and to his house. He know how to build shit. They used to work at Longhorn together.
Right.
But like all the shit in my parents' yard is a knockoff of their shit. It's like this nigga done tried. This nigga done tried to do the same shit. And I'm looking like, cause you walk up and see their yard like, what the fuck? Daddy done built the goddamn fountain out this bitch. Like, nigga, sit your ass down somewhere.
Man, shout out to you having a father to talk about.
No, that's so crazy.
Nigga like, yeah, daddy had us working.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they got divorced for like 4 years. So. That nigga had a whole white girl.
Niggas don't respect.
Niggas don't respect that.
I mean, it's tough not having a dad, but you ain't never had to have a divorce one. Ooh, that could be a mean nigga right there.
With a white
This
bitch.
nigga don't like nothing. Your mama taking that nigga through the
My
dirt.
dad
Getting them greasy.
My daddy came home without his mustache one time. And I was just looking at the nigga like, it fucked me up. I was like, but I ain't never seen that nigga without. I was like 10.
That nigga was stressing.
But I couldn't. Like, he had a fade. My dad always had a long ponytail, long hair, braids. That nigga came in with a fade and his mustache and beard gone. I was like, his voice is coming out.
If any of us come with our shit,
like I'm at the door.
In the morning, you don't got none of this no more. It's like, bro, what happened to you last night? You go to jail? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga threw a brick through our window before. Like, that shit crazy, bro. Like, they got divorced for real.
Yeah.
Real divorce.
You don't know your pop? Really?
You never heard that joke at the end? Oh my God.
That's a true story.
Oh no, yes, I'm tripping.
I met my dad when I was 27 years old.
Yeah, you was
Dog,
like,
that joke.
I really don't. Yeah, I mean,
Because at first you was like, nah, they real. Then he was like, it's real.
What was that conversation like? I don't even know if this that type of motherfucking card game. You know what I mean? Let me just establish that.
So I'm trying to make a long story short as I can. Like I know his parents, my grandparents. I had to live with them for a little while. My mom was going through something, so I went from LA to New York and lived with them for a while. Fast forward to when I was about 26, 27. They live in Stone Mountain. I'm here in Atlanta. They're like, hey, your dad is sick, and he's here in Stone Mountain with us. If you come see him. So I went to see him. And that nigga really couldn't talk. Like he had the Lou Gehrig's disease and shit. So that shit really, the whole story I got is true. Like he lost his legs first. He was telling me about the shit. He was on the airplane and was trying to get his shit off the top. And that nigga grabbed that shit and his arm just went loose. And he was out of it from then on out. And then when that nigga finished talking on my mama, I said, so is it hereditary though? I leaned in on that nigga to let it, because I'm way bigger
so
than that
dark,
nigga.
bro.
I'm way bigger than that
but it's
nigga.
real shit. But that's the thing. Like, this was your first time ever meeting him in your life?
Yeah, no, this is my first time I remember meeting him. I have like 2 pictures with him, but I'm
you don't remember
I'm
him.
holding size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't remember none of that shit.
But that's the thing. Like, I always advise people, as crazy as it may sound, if the nigga's still alive and you can fuck with him, man, fuck with him.
Yeah, because you never know what happened.
Because and when you become a grown man,
you know how
understand
relationships
shit work. How it work a whole lot different than
so
you
much
did when you
cooler
was a
now.
young motherfucker.
Yeah, you just be thinking, damn, this motherfucker don't love me.
Right, and me coming from having a father that was dead, like, being able to work out that relationship is powerful, man. Because I ain't, like, I tell a story that's just as crazy as that one in regard to, I had never been to my father's gravesite before I turned 21 years old, right? But it wasn't something that I planned, like, when I'm going to turn 21, I'm going to go. It was just some shit I was like, man, let me go. Yeah. And me and my mother don't talk about it because it's a different experience for her. Like, just, you know what I mean? I don't remember it like she remembered.
Right, of course.
I don't remember it at all. But this particular day, I just said, Mom, I'm going to go see my daddy gravesite. She said, okay, you know, just let me know when you get back. You know what I mean? We'll talk about it. So I was like, okay, cool. We good. So I go to the gravesite now. He's buried in the old part of the gravesite, died 89. Okay. So it's like the lady's walking me over to the part that he's buried in. And we come to like a patch of grass, and she said, yeah, he from the chalk, he in this area somewhere.
Oh, no, headstone.
I'm like, God damn.
Wow.
I don't even know if I'm going to be talking to the right nigga. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
Like,
I don't even know if I'm talking to the right nigga, bro. Like, I'm just standing over the grass like, Bob, I hope it's you. Or I hope you fuck with the nigga that I'm talking to. That's next to me. I hope y'all like a gang or something. But this whole row is like y'all the motherfucking back grave boys or something. This is real shit. I'm not making none of this up. I'm saying it because it's the reality of, damn.
That's how it is.
He didn't do enough to garner, whatever he had done in his life hadn't been enough to garner a marker to let the world know that he existed. And for me, I was like, well, nigga made me. So I have a responsibility not to go out like that if I can't. I can't be a patch of grass. I got to leave something. I got to do something. And that's how I ended up becoming a comedian. Like, that experience happened to me. I had just, tried to figure out what I was going to do with myself, graduating from college finally. And I thought I was going to be a news anchor. Yeah. I did all my internships at the news station.
No shit.
Yeah, filming.
Yo, I can see you being a news anchor right now.
Listen, I got the pictures. Ram News. Salute the Ram News. I was the Ram News sports anchor first, then I moved to the main desk. Real. Welcome to Ram News. My name is Anthony Bean, and I'm your host for the day. I'm talking about for real.
Yeah, no,
so I went to get a job at the
Wow.
news station.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking, I'm nice. They see I'm nice with it. So it's like, at least they going to let me do something that's, something. I got in there and they was like, yeah, you're going to be a camera operator part-time at $6.25 an hour.
Show black ass from in front of that camera.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And I didn't always been as though my situation was what it was. Like, my mom was different. It wasn't no, oh, my baby. It was, nigga, don't do something with yourself.
Yeah,
fuck out of here. That nigga dead. And he gonna be dead forever. So shake back and get yourself together. So it's like, I always been a hustler. I had to be.
Right.
And once I figured out how to do that, it's gonna be hard for me to start my real life with Count for real, working for nothing, helping somebody else build their legacy.
Man, that's
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
You gotta build your own
You gotta
shit.
build your own
It's
shit.
on YouTube, nigga.
And he don't
Is
even
it?
care no more.
I got my.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
like,
none of us
what?
niggas do, but
They
the cards
telling
is
me
a
to
good
play the
option.
cards and shit. So I
Yeah.
I'm like, I be.
Yeah, my
I
wife
do
texted me,
cards
man,
Just
with
for the
the.
edit, I guess.
My
Yeah,
wife hit me
yeah,
with the
yeah.
wife text. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
fellas. I got to skip both of y'all in the color blue.
Everything else they are.
Oh, so it's back on me, right? I skip both of y'all. Oh no.
Ronnie, you done been.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, we're good.
I just gonna move along real quick, man. Shuffle hands. What that mean?
You supposed to switch hands?
Ain't that about a bitch?
What the fuck is this new shit?
Yeah, some new shit. Yeah. No, you take that,
Oh, this
and I
is.
take.
Oh, you take the
this.
one, right? It seemed like you
Uno.
take the one. Ah!
What
Yeah,
color
What's
is
the
it?
color?
That's a cold game. Red.
Is on me?
Oh no. Yeah.
Uno.
Ooh.
Game. Yeah, my wife hit me. I gotta
That's how you do it.
Man.
Hey.
That's your time,
That's
man.
a
That's
big.
Cards with Comedians, man. The Tyler Chronicles, Chico Bean, Ronnie Jordan.
I was like, this
God,
camera ain't
niggas
gonna
should
get him
be
at all. I
thankful.
thought.
We are the type of
I thought
niggas
my
that
back
we
was
are.
gonna
You
kill
niggas
your
probably
shot.
thought we was really gonna sit here. So, what has been your rewarding project?
In my mind, the whole time, like, we giving them this content.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick,
Giving
I
them
just
this.
want, quick